I've always been more or less an introvert, so I would never whoop in a bar, would I? That would mean I was the life and soul of the party, and I want to let everyone know I'm having a great time.
This sucks. But look at what is going on in all those TV shows where celebrities whoop and presenters do the same thing. Can't you see what is going on? You just have to be a happy extrovert to get noticed. You have to show you are having a great time. But is the introvert-extrovert distinction really valid? Continue watching the video to find out the real story. Why not like and subscribe? Introverts are now regarded with some suspicion, and presenters do not like interviewing them. It looks as if the message is happiness is being an extrovert. This is nonsense, as I hope to show in this video. Extroversion is a valued quality. This has wormed its way into job adverts where being an extrovert is a plus. But is it really? Why are the qualities of being thoughtful, quiet and reserved no longer required? Who wants a person who is always talkative? Give me a break. The war against introverts is raging. There have been several posts and studies all about trying to persuade introverts to be extroverts. This extrovert evangelism is getting out of control. A University of California study was carried out recently. A group of 123 volunteers, mainly Latina and Asian women, were asked to live 1 week being an introvert and 1 week living the extrovert life. The study claims to show that when the participants were extrovert, they felt better, and it was definitely a more rewarding week for them. This is simply because we are all social creatures, and introverts need to be social too, preferably when they want to be and they are not under pressure. The study has several flaws. What about the longer-term effects? Trying not to be yourself for a long time would outweigh any initial benefits. Why are introverts getting such a bad press? There are many common misconceptions about introverts. For example, they are always quiet and reserved, unfriendly and unsociable, secretive, timid and unsure, self-indulgent, withdrawn. Extroverts are always upbeat, outgoing, dynamic, energetic, great networkers. Notice the positive qualities associated with extroversion, while introverts are associated with negativity. Again, this is a sweeping generalization. This does not reflect reality. Why do people want to force introverts to change? It is partly because of the influence of TV shows and our upbeat culture in the West, which is driving all this. Also, social media favors people who are happy. Few people write posts about being depressed or that they are self-harming or maybe even suicidal. A journalist read the book by Jessica Pan, called, "Sorry, I'm Late, I Didn't Want to Come, An Introvert's Year of Living Dangerously." She decided to try the same thing for just a week. At the end of the 7 days playing sport, socializing and joining a gardening group, she decided that she was still an introvert. And the good news is? Research by the University of Maryland shows that a whopping 68% of the population are ambiverts. That is 2/3. This whole distribution of introversion/extroversion is strongly influenced by genetics. Ambiverts inherit a tendency to be ambiverts. We are ambiverts. We display both introvert and extrovert characteristics. Even better news is that extroverts, according to one study at the Wharton School, do not make such great salespeople after all. Ambiverts do it better. What is the takeaway from all this? No need to change the way you are, whichever end of the spectrum you are on. But if you're an introvert, stop repeating the excuse, "I don't want to go because I'm an introvert." We should be aware that social interaction is not equal to being an extrovert. It is a bit more complicated. But we need to make the effort because this is essential for building friendships and relationships. Talking to your cat may be comforting, but it is not exactly two-way traffic, is it? And my advice to extroverts? You don't need to talk all the time.